Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья. I think it's better if I change back to English because all I know in the Russian language is a very bad words. But I learned it from the other guys in Hungary, and because we had to learn Russian in the school, it was mandatory. But I tell you the truth, we never learned anything. So just a couple of things. So I'm trying to show you something because my daughter told me you guys tried my mix vegetable and spices. I'm gonna show you everything step by step. This thing is come from my father-in-law. They made a big business with this project because they made a big, very long and wide greenhouse, and they tried to make some money, extra money after the retired monies, but not too much, you know. And they made a lot of money with this thing. They made about 500-600 jar, big jar, 5 liters size jar, and sold. And many times they had no ability to make more because only made two people, my father-in-law and mother-in-law, nobody else. They had nobody to help, so they had a lot of work with this. So, and I learned it, how they made. I listened what they do, what they used for this pickled mixed cucumber. They made cucumbers separately, only cucumbers, and stuffed green paprika with cabbage. So they made 5-6 different type of pickled stuff. It was very popular in the city and around the city also. They had a lot of customers and restaurants to buy and sold. So, excuse my English, I'm not perfect, but believe me, that is the first video I'm trying to make in Hungarian language, you know, the English language. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm trying, all right? So, let's go start. First of all, we have to put to the pan. I don't know, it's about 5 liters filtered water, and make hot, boiling. We have to make boiling. This is my dog here. Actually, our dog is playing here, so always under my leg. So I have to be careful how I step. But it's not bothering me because we love her a lot. So, what spices you can use? Anything. Does depend what you like. So, I put over there, put on the side the vegetable first. So, start with this, all right? So these about 5 liters, right? And if you're not gonna use all, you can keep in the refrigerator for maybe for 1 year, and not gonna have any problem. So 5 liters, I think. I'm trying to find nice pieces, nice big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 pieces of bay leaves. There's the first one. I have a lot of leftover, this very small one, very small garlics here, garlic pieces. So if you don't have like this, actually you can use for 5 liters two pieces of whole garlic. Okay, this much for 5 liters water. There's the second one, the garlic. One piece of we call this red onion, okay, with skin. I clean it up, wash it up, so we can use the skin. This red skin gonna make a nice color for the water. Here is the skin on. No problem, because we're gonna filter this before we're gonna use. Okay. So next, coriander, about 1 tablespoon or more, little bit. 2 flat tablespoon coriander. I'm gonna put on this side what I'm not gonna use. I already have used. So mustard. I have no mustard seeds like a coriander, but I can use a mustard, grinded mustard seed. Also 1 teaspoon, not too much. Next step, the tarragon. You can use a little bit with a teaspoon. Okay. Dill weed, 1 or 2, not too much. 1 or 2, just depend how you like the dill flavor. And I'm gonna waiting with these ones. Allspice, very important. 1 tablespoon and half. 2 flat tablespoon allspice. Red pepper. Only use if you like a little bit spicy stuff, only. But anyhow, I'm gonna use some. About 1 small European size coffee spoon. That's very small one. I'm gonna show you on the side. There's a we use for the coffee in Hungary, so it's not too many, not too much. Black pepper. Okay. 1, 2 tablespoons. All right. And I already have here the mix. And I'm gonna make a mix more, but I don't use it right now. So, next step. Does depend what do you like. Thyme, oregano, basil. Kutyám csinál valami zajt, nem tudom mit csinál. Pillanat. We can use all a little bit, not much. About this much. See how I show you? See, this much. Just for the thyme, oregano, same, not much. Very strong spices, very strong, and basil. No, elnézést. Excuse me, there's a majoran. Basil is somewhere. Sorry. Oh yes, there's a majoran. Majoran, a little bit, same. So you can use whatever you want. Or if you don't use, there's also not a problem. Okay, but I'm just trying to tell you right now, please use what I did show you here, all right? So next step, Okay, our water is boiling and we're gonna put all this stuff into it. And we're going to start cooking up in a medium heat about half hour, okay? The half hour long is gonna be enough for this. Oh, I'm making my soup also here. Those Chinese. Oh. Chinese soup. This came from my sister yesterday. I never tried this. There's a brand new things for me. So I never tried. I hope it'll be okay. The flavors. That's from the Chinese store. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay. Oh my God. Ah. Let's stand about 5 minutes. All right. I think it's better if I put back to the heat. Okay. Now let's see the other one. There's a rice noodle made from rice. Mama. 3 minutes. I think. He's saying 3 minutes. I'm very, very excited. Very excited because I don't know how you guys going to like my first in my life I make English language video. I never did before, believe me. I just used a couple of words, but from the beginning to the end I never made a video in English. I never tried. But you know why? Because I do not trust in myself too much, because I'm not sure. So I'm not sure about it. I'm saying something correctly, and but when I talk to somebody in English is a little different, because you know I feel now the people's gonna watching and listening what I'm saying, and does make me a little concern, you know. Okay, it started boiling a little bit. I put back. The smell like 2 weeks old soldier socks. Oh my God, kind of stinky. But I hope it's gonna be okay. All right, I put back over here. And have to waiting, you know, the noodle. It's gonna be cooked fully 2-3 minutes, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. So now we're coming back to the next step. Very important to use cucumber, cabbage, sweet onion, some carrot, is this too much, paprika, pepper, green peppers, and that's it. Now I just give you some advice. When you skinning, you clean up the cucumber, you can leave like you don't do anything, but I'm not sure it's not gonna be a little bitter, and this Slice is here for only for decoration. I cut off the two ends because it's always bitter. All right. So that belongs to the preparation. Okay. So the cucumber is ready for the slicing. What size slicer I'm gonna use? I'm gonna show you right now. Right now. So very thin slices you need. Thin like it much. So I show you. It's better if I show you. So this cannot be thicker than this size. Okay, and I'm gonna slice all 3 cucumbers very quickly. I'm not gonna show you only one. Okay, I'm gonna be very quickly ready. Have to be careful. Ow. All right, so just have to be look like this. Now is coming a very tricky part. The peppers. You can cut half or quarter. You can slice long way or short. I think it's a short one is the best size, and you can use the same size or setup. I don't know what type of size slicer you have, because it's available to buy a slicer. You can change the size between the blade and the base, you know. You can make flat, see? It's got nothing. And I think it's very good, but I don't use, because I have 2 or 3 like this, and I already have a setup, and I don't have to do anything with this, just use without adjusting or make every time, you know, the headache. Make set up the size. So that's gonna be look like this, exactly the same thickness like a cucumber pieces. So one more time, one more piece. Fresh. In Hungary we call this paprika. I don't know in Russia how you guys call this, because I just can call it green pepper here, right? But it's not. That is a green one. Don't use too much, because this green pepper is very bitter, and so we need some, but not too much. Now, Kutyám, she's a bad girl. She always makes upside down everything, but she's very young. She makes noise. When you smell this green pepper and this smell different, but believe me, that's the same type of bell peppers. Green pepper, bell pepper. Just the different is the time, you know, because they start with green, start with yellow, orange, and 2 different red. See the different? It's much more darker. Okay, so we're gonna slice all of it. All right, next step, sweet onion. You can use, I just advise the Florida white or white skinned onion. You can cut it only for half. halfway and slice. Don't use too much onion. If you have only red onion, I mean spicy one, you know, use only one, because the onion have a very aggressive flavor, and it's gonna be pushed down the other flavors, you know. But this type of onion that is very sweet, so you can use whatever you want, because you can eat like this right now. It's don't hurt your eye. It's not spicy, so that's just like a apple, almost like an apple. Very, very sweet. Can eat the kids too, this type of onion. So how many I make? About halfway, like a paprika, I mean bell peppers. Maybe I don't use, oh no, maybe, yes, I gonna use. Because don't make anything bad. Because I tell you again, it's very, very sweet, so you can use without any problem. Much as you like it. Anyhow, it's gonna be shrinking. So. All right. So all the spices went down. See? And now we can shut down the heat and let's stand here for cooling, okay? Next step, we're gonna slice carrots. You can use this size if you don't want small ones. It's better if you use about this size, right? Like a quarter dollar. You don't need to use too much, because it's very, very sweet, and after 2-3 months the carrot is gonna take the flavor, you know, from the others. So don't need too much. We need only, actually we need, don't make too much strong flavor, but it makes sugar, you know, too much sugar. And my father-in-law and mother-in-law did use this for decoration. Looks better. The salad looks better. If you like hot, you can use jalapeno too, but I don't use right now in this one. All right, so you can use if you want it. Next one and the last one, next one and the last one is the cabbage. Very important. That's the most important thing we're gonna use. Slice. Be carefully. Okay, you can cut your fingers. I already did a couple of times in Hungary. I sold this a lot, thousands. See? I made a slicer show in the marketplace in Hungary, and I cut myself. I transported these slicers from Germany to Hungary. You know, I used to work like an agent, also truck driver and agent at the same time. I made a good money. So everything came from China. Not so much different now, huh? Alright, so I cut these ones, I slice this one over here, and I don't know the other one, I have to use the other plastic because it's gonna be too much. But when I put the salt, it's gonna be shrinking. Maybe one third, way more, almost 1/3, not even half gonna be left. So it looks too much, but it's not gonna be too much. You need a lot of cabbage. All right, there's the second one. We used to grow up in Hungary under the communist time, and in Hungary was a lot of Russian soldiers, and they tried to talk to us, and the Russian guy tried to explain us what is the difference between a Russian kurva and a Hungarian kurva. Kurva means just like a prostitute or hooker. So he started half Russian and half Hungarian. just tried to explain, you know. Said, Magyar kurva, нет хорошо kurva. Alcohol, cigarette, pitch. A pitch was a spray, you know, the perfume spray. No работа. Magyar kurva. Давай пушка. Русский kurva. За хорошо kurva. No pitch. No cigarette. There we go. So, no pitch, no cigarette, no alcohol. Русский kurva. Хорошо kurva. Русский kurva. Kultura, sport, athletic. So, русский kurva. Очень хорошо kurva. Комсомол. So, нет пить, нет cigarette. Kultura. Oh, almost done. It's gonna be a lot of cabbage. A lot of cabbage. Size doesn't matter, you know, what size. No, it's a long one or short ones, doesn't matter. Anyhow, you cannot make a same size with the cabbage. Okay, so I have a couple of leftover here, so I don't have to throw away because it's clean, they're usable. What we're gonna do with this, just like this, and trying to cut or slice, I don't know between too much different. Share the same size if possible, what made already with the slicer, and you can use this one, the green one. Okay guys, so I know many Americans like a flavor for the cloves and cinnamon. They make cinnamon with cucumber pickling. You can use cinnamon also here if you like it, or you can use cloves, but only this much. I almost forget to do this. over here. And I don't put cinnamon into it, all right? And I don't put a hot. I already did a little bit, not too much, all right? Coco. Ezt rághatod nyugodtan, rágcsájra. Szereti a sárgarépát. Azaz, azt rághatod. Hol vettél? Elszaladt vele. Jó van. Meine Damen und Herren, ladies and gentlemen, tavárisi, elnézést. So, 1 tablespoon, okay, 1 tablespoon, sea saltot használok, ide már nem olyan sokat, a répára, I need to use for the carrot, not too much, onion, and the bell peppers. Alright guys? Why we use this? Why we have to use this? Because the salt gonna make change the textura for a cabbage and all this stuff. With a little shrinking and it's gonna be suck out a lot of water from the cabbage, cucumber and everything. But not all the water gonna be go out. Just what we need. And we have to stand these at least 1 hour, but you can wait. What time is it? 2:30. I can wait until 5 o'clock because the next step I'm gonna do it with my wife together. So the cabbage gonna be enough time, but don't do this more than 3 hours. All right. Same thing with the cucumber. Mix well. Yes. See, already started sweating. Look at it. Amazing. That's good enough for now. And I do not stop the camera. It looks like it's a big mess here. I always make a big mess in my kitchen, but I clean up when I'm done. I always clean up everything, and I always put back everything in the place, wash, and it's gonna be I'm gonna make like the original situation. So my wife don't have to complaining about it anything. I make a mess. All right, guys. Now let's tasting my noodle soup, Chinese noodle soup. I never eat before this type. I eat a lot of ramen, but I never tried this one. I don't feel too much salt. I'm very surprised because when I'm trying the American type of soups, they use always too much salt, but the Chinese don't use too much salt. It's very good. You can feel the flavor. Very good. You know how many 5, 6, 7 different type. This mama soup. Did buy for me my sister yesterday. About 50. Now let's check the rice noodle. This type of noodles available in the Chinese store. This type of soup you can only eat if you put the jar to your mouth and make like a you know the Chinese how eat soup? Like this. I cannot do this. So, if you guys looking for my channel, there's a Jani bácsi konyhája. You can find it on János Fodor. Janos Fodor. Alright, guys? Let's see how we eat Chinese soup. I'm trying to make a demonstration. So put your mouth to the jar and és akkor lehet le. So, no other way to eat, because if you're trying to lift up, that's happening. Look at it. Now, you cannot pick it up. It's the only way you can eat, sucking. It's very good. Let's see the other one. That's spicy. This one is spicy. I have 6, 7 different types. So this one is better because you can hold with the fork and that's what this Chinese way to eat the soup. Very. Jó is laktam. I'm full. Oh. Alright, guys. So, actually it's very good soup. I'm gonna put some vegetables next time into it. Bok choy and mushroom. Okay? It's gonna be much better. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 p.m. Evie is home again and she started working.
Yeah, or continue working.
Huh?
I was working all day.
Continuously. She start mix together everything in one box.
All salted, right?
Prepare it with salt.
Oh. There's a lot of food here.
Huh?
It's a lot. Nem is lesz elég, I think. That too.
Cabbage.
Oh my god, that's a lot of cabbage.
Yes. A lot of stuff.
Okay, now I'm gonna mix them together.
Yeah. Evie is mixing. Mix well.
You should ask Sophie. She would love
Huh?
it. Sophie would love that. Nice and colorful, huh? Alright. So I was told that
Hangosabban kérem.
I have to talk English now. I don't know why, but so I'm just telling that I'll put the stuff together, each things that Jani did.
Én nem értem, amit mondasz. Milyen nyelven beszélsz?
Cabbage.
I already...
No, I just telling that I put together everything, but you diced here, so.
All right.
So we are back. So I think we have to squeeze out a little bit of the salt because it's very salty.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put in that other bowl because then it's going to be a little bit different, the taste. So from the salt, it just collapsed to half.
Yeah.
Right? It was a lot of cabbage, a lot of stuff, but I think we need 2 of those big bowls. And okay, look at that. Look at that. There's a lot of salt. Oh. It's especially good if somebody have some cut. If you have a cut on your hand. It's going to. Oh.
Her father and mother made this.
Who is gonna eat that?
Kathy and the others.
Kat said she loved it.
Kathy, if you watch this video, all this stuff is we are making for you. Okay? Come and pick up. All right? And you take with you.
Next time you're gonna make it.
Everything is made for you and for your family over there, for the Pete family. They already tried this and they said it's very good. They said it is очень хорошо.
Oh my God.
Huh? They said suka. No, they don't say suka. Okay, it was very salty. So the salt went out. Not all, but
No, it's still salty.
it's still salty, but not too salty like before. All right.
I'm gonna put
Next
this
step
aside.
is, so let's cool it down. No salt, no sugar, no vinegar.
No, nothing.
Huh?
A lot of sugar I need.
Need sugar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Salt. Wait.
Not really.
No, I don't think
no.
we need a salt because this salt enough.
Let's wait with that.
Yeah.
And vinegar.
We can put salt later if you, I think you can put all this vinegar.
Yeah,
into it.
It seems very
Dark.
I mean, too much. But look at that.
Very weak.
This
5%.
is just 5%. At
Yeah.
home, I think we have
Put it in all of
20%
it.
or what we had.
We have one more.
Wait.
Maybe need more, huh? Vinegar.
I think it's gonna be enough. Let's wait. No, enough?
You can try separately if you want with salt
I'm going to put
in
a
a
little more.
different jar with salt and tasting.
So we don't have a recipe.
No.
We don't have a recipe.
No.
How much of this or
We just
that.
make like a flavor. We just testing the flavor, and if it's good, we do, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, we're
make
gonna leave
a little
it.
more. And I think that's
It
enough.
don't have to be too sweet,
No.
and now don't have to be too salty,
Right now it feels a
and
little
don't
sweet.
have to be too sour.
Right now it feels a little sweet, but with the salt
Yeah.
together, it's gonna make a different taste.
Yes.
So that's it. I
A
think,
setup is a beállítás, ugye?
I think that's
We
enough.
need to make a setup, so
Ow.
the flavors. All right. And now we're gonna filter. Filtering. It's all this thing is go out.
Just want to make it clear.
I mean,
the peppercorn.
Peppercorn, yeah. Black pepper.
When you're eating the salad, you don't want to chew
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
We don't put any raw spices into the jar.
there was time when we left it in there and it's going on the bottom, but
No.
you don't have to.
Some people mix together everything, you know. We don't do it.
Okay.
So we have to filter all.
Yeah,
Let's start to filling up the jar with a salty
so
mix.
I'm gonna do that. I usually put a bowl and I put this one in there because see there's a lot of stuff going next to it, so I just don't want to pick it up from the sink.
Oh yeah.
It's not sanitary. So we're going to fill up these jars. I have 1, 2, 3. A big one, a small one, and a smaller one. So I think it's going to fit. You don't have to.
Yeah, don't have to push down hard.
You don't have to push.
Just have to be a little bit light.
Yeah, because when I put on the liquid, it needs to go between. But if it's too tight, it cannot, and it's not gonna give the flavor.
That's the way, like your mother and father made this, huh?
Okay. I think
They
that's
made
enough.
a lot of money with this.
Oh yeah, sometimes they did like 200-300 of these.
No, 500, 600, they
But-
told.
Yeah, but they were doing it for weeks.
5 liters.
It took the whole day for them.
Yeah.
Okay, next. See, then it's easy to just pick up from the bowl. So I thought that we're gonna need all 3 jars, but look at it.
No, only 2.
It doesn't even seem like half of them.
Did you see guys how many it was? And I told you guys, it's not gonna be too much.
So I'm gonna fill up with that liquid
Yeah.
that already have everything in it, including the vinegar
Yes.
and
Vinegar, sugar, and the salt was in the salad.
I do that a little bit so it could go
Yeah.
down. See? It's
Yeah.
gonna go down a little.
Yeah.
Or
There's a homemade Hungarian Komárom stylish.
you can lose
Komárom
up
is a
little bit.
city.
You can lose up a little bit so it's evenly going all over.
You was born in Komárom, right?
Yeah.
Huh? The Kathy too. Kathy also.
Same hospital.
That was good. That's what's gonna happen with the leftover. I made too much.
You're going down.
After 1 year, you can use. So next time, if we're gonna do this, we don't have to cooking.
Yeah, in this jar we have a little leftover
Yes.
liquid, and that's what we use for that.
Next time,
That one we
yeah,
need
yeah, yeah.
a couple of days.
Next time, if we're gonna make this very quickly, it's gonna be much more easier because we don't have to cook again. Just do it. All right?
Yeah.
So tell the people how much time can survive this thing in the refrigerator.
Well, we had another one in that, and probably we did it like 5 months ago or
Yeah.
more. I don't even.
But I had find someday after 1 year, it was brown, but still was delicious. It's still delicious.
Yeah.
We call this Csalamádé. Csalamádé in Hungarian language.
Csalamádé.
Huh?
Csalamádé.
Yeah. So, that is the old one. I mean, not the old one. Last time I made just a little bit change the color, see this? Not too much. So after 1 year, it's gonna be darker, but still usable and delicious. What does I try to tell you guys. And this I can use on the next 1 year. But everything have to be keep in cold in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thank you. You guys watched this video. We hope very much. We made it. We did try to show the idea what we and how we did it and how you guys can do it in the future if you guys wanna try to make it. All right. If you guys gonna make it, I wish you a good luck and a good health, and God bless you all. And до свидания. Auf Wiedersehen, a viszontlátásra mindenkinek. Jani bácsiek, Floridából. Bye bye!